Hello everyone, it's me, the voice actor for Hanjiv Sharptongue. Yes, this is how my voice actually sounds when I'm not playing a croaky old lioness. Today I will be completing a very special My Pride tribute Speedpaint and offering some artistic tips and tricks along the way, all the while reviewing the new Gaomon PD1220 professional graphics tablet. However, for now, please feel free to sit back and watch me draw my favorite couple from the show. Being a traditional artist far more accustomed to pen and paper, I got into digital illustration as a hobby around 3 years ago, so I'm still a relative newbie compared to some. But what I have learned is that everyone has to start somewhere, and I will try and offer you some advice that helps me with creating my own content. The first and most important thing is to have a clear idea of what you would like to draw. And yes, I know how obvious that sounds. This can be some basic sketches with the pencil tool that you would like to define later, or a very simple skeleton to show the direction your character is facing and give you a basic shape to work with. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You are likely going to make mistakes, especially when starting out. I mean, just watch how many times I'll redo the sunrise. The most important thing is not being afraid to tweak your work as you go. However, having a basic idea of what you are working towards will save you so much time in the long run. When you are ready to start on your permanent lines, I always suggest setting the smoothing on your pen or brush tool between 28 to 32%. This will help keep your line art precise and clean, but still gives you the freedom to draw the shapes and curves you want, especially if you are a person like me who struggles with wobbly hands. And don't be afraid to use references. If you want to see how something is drawn, find pictures or photographs for inspiration and pin them to your canvas to refer to while you work. This can give you a better idea of the shape and personality of the character you are drawing. As you can see, I have used references of nothing and hover to remind me of their features, general body shape and proportions, which is way easier than going off memory alone. And once you have your characters penned in, it's simply time to add colors. Now, this is the point that most artists struggle with, or as I like to call it, the confidence wall, the midway point where you question everything. This is an issue that most artists are likely to encounter. And if you get to the end of your painting and you still feel uncertain, don't beat yourself up about it. You are the harshest critic of your work and should never compare yourself to others. Of course, we all have artists we look up to, and that's great. But feeling upset or frustrated that your work isn't as good as theirs, or thinking that you'll never get to the stage you want to be at, is extremely harmful to your own unique creativity. We never stop learning or improving, and each thing you make is part of your individual expression. So take pride in what you've created and remember to have fun along the way. That is the whole point of this after all. But let me talk a bit about the tablet I've been using. This is the Gaomon PD1220, a brand new tablet that was released earlier this year. I will be including links in the description on where to buy one of these or just to get a better look at it. Working with this device, I was extremely pleased with the overall drawing experience. The surface feels so smooth, as though you are running your pen over glass, which is a little different to other tablets that have a rougher, more paper-like texture, and honestly, I prefer the change. The battery-free pen is also lightweight and provides great pressure sensitivity, which is perfect when you want to trial those light initial sketches. This can also be adjusted in the tablet's menu to best suit your own preferences. The tablet is fairly compact, which makes it super portable, while the beautiful, vibrant display gives you perfect visualization on how the colors will look in your finished piece. And if drawing is not completely your style, the monitor can also be used in other programs for things like Zoom meetings, sorting PowerPoint presentations, or Photoshop and video editing. That being said, there are a couple of small things to watch out for, which do not deter from the tablet's overall viability, but which may come as a surprise if you aren't used to it or have been working with an old tablet where these are already included. Firstly, there are no shortcut buttons on the device. There is a lever for brightness control as well as 2 customizable buttons on the pen itself that may be set to different functions, but otherwise the bulk of your actions will have to be performed in the program manually. This is in no way a huge issue, but if, like me, you're used to flicking quickly between buttons, it may take a couple of hours getting used to. Finally, the wire that connects the tablet to your power socket is quite short, so I would recommend considering your setup or grabbing an extension cable if you want to relax in the living room while drawing. Again, these are not game-breaking cons and are greatly outweighed by the positives, but things that nevertheless should be considered. The tablet also comes with a bunch of awesome extras, such as a screen cover and stand, artist glove, pen holder and nib remover, as well as any adapters you may need to get your device up and running in your region. In conclusion, I had a fantastic drawing experience with this tablet, and I hope you all enjoyed my tribute Speedpaint. And remember, you can find any links you may need in the description below. Oh, and before I go, there is a $40 coupon discount available for those who would like to buy the tablet and get their orders in before May 15th.